Hello, Mr. J here. You can call me Ray. So the water level's really low today, but I'm going to show you we're going to use, again, little small worms and little 1-inch rubber gulp minnows and stuff like that, and put them on a little jig head. And even when these conditions are like this, the water's really clear, it's really low, it's hot, you can still catch fish. So we'll try. That's what I'm hoping anyway. And for extended battery life, I got this thing here. So if I want to, for my kids' Oculus, Handpussen. Sounds like something you would buy at IKEA. Free Swedish meatballs with every Handpussen. You're all tangled up already. I know. Birds laughing at me. Didn't get a hook in the water yet. Okay. Oh, came off. First cast though, that's pretty promising. Getting nibbled the whole time. Might be a good worm day. I feel like there's something more sporting about the fish, but you know what I mean. It's so clear that they're going to see me right away, so I'm just going to pop it out there and let it drop. And just see if anything picks it up. Oh, I went right in the tree. Too hot and sticky. One little area I'm trying to get into. A really hard time with it. He's just sucking on the tail. He's on it the whole way, but there we go. That time he took it. I think we got to play this game today where we let them just slurp it in slowly, and then when you feel them really get it, just kind of lead them around.
try that. Let's try the worm, actually. This represents the last of the bait I have right now. There's a couple of rubber little thingies. I need to go online, get some stuff. It's my order stuff. I'm like, I don't need this much. This is ridiculous. And then like a month later, it's gone. I'm sure you can relate. Okay. Thankfully, it's just, you know, that's the great thing about this. Even if you got no money, you can get into it. Even if you live in like the city and you're thinking like, what the heck could I fish around here? You could find little holes and there'll be fish. I'm going to show you a place I fished when I was a kid. Probably this week I'm going to go up there. It's just sitting on the middle. I mean, it's in the suburbs, but there's trucks driving by 100 miles an hour. You would never think. Oh, that's a good place to fish. Super clear, super shallow. I really try to avoid that tree. Oh yeah. Yeah. See, as long as I get out of their came off. As long as I get out of their vision, I'm okay. I feel like. See if I can get one in here. Of course not. Oh. Just calling ourselves a big old dead tree, folks. That's a big one. That's a big one right there. That is a southern DELCO creek tree. Ow. Alright, well, now we got it out. Let's catch a fish. I'll be damned, I did it again. Here we go. That wasn't very good. Probably want to use skippy cast thing. That looks pretty good. Oh yeah, I got a fish right away. Oh, we're getting better. Let's try that skip cast again. That was fancy. Nice looking one too. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get it further back. When I say nice looking one, I mean 4 or 5 inches. That's about as big as they get in here, I think. Oh, that was a good cast. saw my worm now. I pulled it right off and right into his mouth. Now, bite a piece of this worm. I know it says not for human consumption, but it's like a sweet, vinegary. My kid calls it the goose juice. I don't know what he means by that. Oh wait, I want to do skip cast again. I'm gonna skip it right in there. Oh. Oh, I did skip it in there. Oh, baby, look at that! He went a running. He's cool. Not really showing any of them. He's kind of like, I guess he's a, what is this? It's a red breast, I guess.
But he's real light. I guess it's just the red breast that's young.
It's cool how they have different variations. It's like, this guy I listen to on the radio says sometimes, like, part of the reason you know God exists is the diversity. And I think that's really true. Like, why is it so unique, everything? Everything is so unique. Even within the species, not one is identical. I mean, not even close. They really vary. Like a green sunfish, his little blue marks could be his fingerprint. If you were a green sunfish, that's probably how they would identify you in a crime. Your little blue lines. All right, I'm pulling them right over that little branch. Yay. There's a little branch underwater there, and if you throw it in front of it, look at him, look at. Should I let him keep it?
I think I'm gonna let him keep it.
Oh!
Oh yeah. Actually,
He burped it right up.
dummy.
Gonna let him have it. Hurt yourself when you get hasty. Like sometimes if you're scared of an area to cast in, if you're able to get it in there, there's a cool yellow bird right there. If you can get it in there, something might take it, and then like just right there. And then you don't have to worry about getting snagged because there's a fish on the end, or less snagged. Oh yeah. A big one there. Hey guys. That's a nice one. He's just a red breast. He's pretty though. This is the biggest one I got today. Did you guys catch anything? It's hard. You gotta use little jigs. No bobbers. jig heads. I love spreading this with the kids because I wish somebody had told me this stuff when I was young, but you know, but like you got to be around fisher people, and now I like telling them. I teach school during the regular year, so like it's like just part of what I like to do. I like to spread this because it's like so, it just keeps you out of so much trouble. I did it again. I threw it right into that tree. I'm going to see if something will take it so I don't have to worry about it. I think I got that tangled up the second I put it in. Alright, well, got that. Let me try over here again. Let's see if that skip fast. Whoa. Did I just skip the worm right off the line? I did. Did you see it? It went, I skipped it right into the where I wanted it to go, but it came off the hook. It's all live and unedited. Hey, what did I do with the other piece? Every time I come home, I find pieces of worm in my pocket. Now, these fishing, it's got, like this whole fishing thing for me, keeps me out of trouble, teaches me patience, and now, it's allowing me to save this YouTube thing is allowing me to save videos, which is like the only option really. It's like, it's so hard. I don't know how. YouTube must have this planet sitting somewhere that's just video memory. I don't know. Your phone certainly can't hold any. Yeah, where I wanted it to go. That bugger bit it right in half. Wow. You see how smart they are?
The hook is just, the worm is just on the outside part of the hook. He ate the rest of it.
How about that, folks? Ain't that something? Let's go back to the gold minnow just because I don't feel like biting another worm right now. What the heck did I do with that other piece? This kind of fishing also suits me because I'm incredibly unorganized sometimes. Today, for instance, I got all the way here and realized I didn't have a phone. There you go. You got a chub. Chubby, chubby.
Go creek chub.
Greasy little devil. I've seen a guy skip case. You see that? Oh boy, and a fish on the other end of it. Look at that. Oh, there is a big one in here. I gotta start bringing my measuring stick. This one's at least 6 inches. Hold on, take a look at him. Come here, big boy. Open up, fish lips. There he is. He's pretty good. He's pretty. Red breast. Yeah, he's the same as that little one. Just, you know, he's older. Ah, cripe. Thanks, dude. That was a good one. Maybe they like it when you skip it in there. It looks a little more natural, maybe, or something. It looks more frantic. Instead of thumping it in there at 100 miles an hour. So, even in the dog days of summer, with, you know, even in the dog days of summer and shallow water, you can still catch fish. You're just gonna have to look a little harder. That's part of the fun. Like Pokemon. Got it? Would not commit, but he got my fish. Switch back to the worm for a minute. Make sure I'm still recording here. Hi. I get excited about fishing. Like, I'll try to tell. I think sometimes people get annoyed at me because I'll like their kid will be there and they'll start asking me, "What are you doing?" I'll like hook them up, you know. It's not. When I was out there struggling, and when I seen a guy catching fish, I wanted to know everything he did, everything. Like, I mean, that's like my kid has a job painting, and I never got trained painting, but I taught him how to paint, and I only learned by I literally just copied what I saw. And that's fishing. You just do what the people in the area do. So like if I ever go to other areas, that's the first thing I'll do is go to a bait shop probably and ask them like what's hot and what do people do, and then just do that. I don't want to waste my time. But this method will get you fish all the time. Bring a saw here. Although, I'm sure they love this little thing here, but man, is it a pain in the neck for us trying to catch fish here. This little underwater thingy mabob. But, no, I guess I don't want to get rid of the cover. I was like, what's in my pocket? It's my piece. I have to. Get right there. Well, they eat it. he got the whole thing. I was fairly sure that he was hooked. That's how good he was on that worm. But no. Go ahead and stick with that. I got a piece already out. It's probably a little too big of a piece I'm using, but it's more fun, I think, to just start hammering it. Just wait for a big one to slurp it. Oh, that was sweet. I don't know how the heck that came down. That was divine intervention right there. I gotta quit with this overhead casting. It's just so much easier. Oh wow, did you see that? I skipped it like a little rock. There we go. Oh wow. Okay. Nice one. What a big boy.
He's pretty. Say hi. Hello. Oh! Back to where you came from. Thank you, dude.
Well, it's keeping it out of the trees. Oh. Slurp it. Slurp it. There you go. You slurped it. Like, this is good practice. I don't want to go to a place that's like teeming with bass and be afraid. He took that right off. I'm going to try to do that again. I skipped it right under that tree. And something big just took it off like a piece of spaghetti. I'm going to put a fishy on. A little gulp minnow. They're made by a company called Berkeley, I think. But honestly, anything works. I just like this one. But anything rubber, it's the jig, I think. I really think it's the motion of like kind of the falling mixed with your lifting it up and bringing it in. Because when you get better at moving it, you get better at catching them. That's a fact. There's different techniques too, like you can bring it in quick, or like right now I'm just kind of letting it sink. And then when I feel somebody interested, I wait for him to take it. But other times, you could like speed it through. Boy, is it clear. already forgot about the tree. Let me try to go back under there. Getting better at that, y'all. Somebody was interested. In this phone. Oh, that wasn't very good. I gotta really hammer it. There you go. Oh, I might have put it permanently under there. Okay, wait. Good. Oh, that one. I have this little part of me that's a little OCD, a little like dude perfect. So if I get on something, you might have to sit here watching me doing it for like 25 minutes until I get it. Oh crap. No, I've wanted too much now. I have to just chill. What's up? It's a nice day. Fish everywhere, not just under that tree there. Man, I hit the tree. You see that? Yeah. I mean, regular size, but mission accomplished. I threw it under the tree, and a fishy ate it. But like, if I were to go to a bigger lake, you know there's a 3-pound bass in there. I just realized you probably can't see anything I'm doing over there. I gotta get a GoPro. If I do that, then I can creek walk and stuff, which is what I want to do. Instead of this like stationary, I could just walk around with you guys. You get a lot better action. Nerfy. Nerfy. Coronation. Oh, I like that spot. Oh, you can always tell when something's wrong with it. Fish are smart. Like real fish must never get like leaves caught on them or anything. Again. 2 times in a row. my buddy Harry's not doing real good. If you see this video, shoot up a quick prayer. See that? Quick prayer, quick fish. This time we end here.
37.50.
Let's try to catch one more back in that little hole there. See what happens. Get it back there. Oh, good fish though. Should we just keep going? Just keep going. I mean, if you want to stop watching the video, just stop watching the video. I don't want to bore everybody. This one guy that I watch he's got like, you know, he'll go on for 4 hours. So I'll just fish and shoot the. I gotta pick YouTube friendly language. Shoot the beans. Weird. I think I'm gonna just raise it up. Give it a quick spin. A lot of times you get them on the way back down, just like that. I started getting hit on the way back down. Now I'm snagged. What did I do wrong? Well, this is fun. What in the heck? Alright. I'm going to try to come back closer to you all. But see, because it's really deep there. I think the problem is just how clear it is. I just need to stay out of their vision more. If I can do that, I bet you we'll get one like every time we throw it in. Because they're obviously coming from somewhere. I just looked in that hole and there wasn't a fish in there. But every time I throw something in there, there's fish in there. They're like coming out and grabbing it. I have to wait for the dust to settle a minute.
My downstate are welcome. Oh, I have one. All right. Took my fish. Let's go back to the worm. I think I might try some regular worms one day. Just to see how effective they are. I imagine they'll be just as good, if not better, than this. But I really just have a whole lot of luck with these little rubber baits. Trout magnet, that kind of thing. Like, I'll try to share with, like, if I sense a kid has like an environment where he needs to be out of his house a lot, I try to sell this to him. Because I was the opposite. I had the perfect upbringing, so I feel for kids that don't feel like they can go home sometimes, and like this is just the perfect way to disappear for 12 hours. Feisty one there. Ow. Ow. Sometimes they will not put their hair down. Yeah, if you're ever grabbing one of those fish, you just, I mean, probably most of you know this, but if you're wondering, you just want to kind of go from the front of the head back. You never want to grab from the back up. Just to kind of comb their fins down, comb their hair down. I always tell my little kids, brush her hair back. Those little buggers will spike you, man. But if you know how to grab them, they're almost just they're harmless. And there's nothing on one of these that'll hurt you. Like a catfish, I think you can actually get a reaction from something they have. I don't. I get stabbed by them all the time. But I've heard that it can be dangerous. There we go. Kind of cool. Good right there. And he was on to me. The second it came into vision, he took off. Try to pull it off though. And these little fish are so, I think the fish are sacred. They're so sweet and they're so bountiful, and they just let you catch them and throw them back, and they seem, you know, it's hard, it's impossible for me to say, but they seem unaffected. I mean, they don't seem, I mean, if you had a hook in your mouth, which you would not be pulling like these fish do. Oh. I just think they're great, and you know, there's, I mean, thousands of species. I mean, even within those species, there's hundreds of different, you know, and you could go your whole life. I think I forget what it was, but I think I'd have to, like, you'd have to catch a new fish every day for like 80 years. Something in that ballpark. Somebody can correct me. In order to catch every single species of fish on the earth.
30,000, something like that. I'm probably just totally BSing right now. Ceases to amaze me how something can stay so attached to something. Unless you were falling off the roof or something, then it would just come untied and. Speaking of roof, I am so proud of myself. I went up on my roof and patched the whole corner of it where the gutter, that gutter thing. Well, I don't have a gutter. I got one of those roofs where it just kind of goes in. It's part of the gutter's part of the roof and it just goes into it. Wow, it's getting old. They patched it a couple years back, but we had these terrible storms lately, and my son noticed there was a little tiny drip coming in. I was like, God, no. It's like the worst thing. So I was watching these Fred Dibna videos. If you haven't seen this guy, Fred Dibna, you got to check him out. It is the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen. This guy was called Steeplejack, is what they call him. And this guy just climbs 50 stories in the air on a ladder. I mean, ladders that he put together, and I've never seen anything like it. Fred Dibna. He was famous in the 80s. And after I watched his videos, I felt like such a coward not going up on my roof. So I went up there. And I bought this patch. And I'll spare you the details, but I got it patched. And it's been raining a lot, and it hasn't leaked once. So, God willing. Not to mention when I was up there, I seen all the half-assed work I paid somebody to do. And, so I, seen all that half-assed work, and I was like, well, from now on, if I can do it at all, I'm going to try. So, that's that. I'm going to go back in the other area. I think maybe I've been over there too much. Let's try back over here. Oh. Welcome here. It's like a little hot dog. It's like a really skinny hot dog. So that's the other thing, I swear. When you really hide the hook good, they know. They know it's in there because they stop nipping at it. You're not really hiding anything. Darn. Went in the tree. I gotta get out. I gotta do some pruning over here. It's already dead stuff anyway. I can pull that line down. So, no, it's really attached up there. I gotta get rid of that. This is a great hole except for these two little impediments. But I guess that's part of what makes it. I guess I'm gonna get on. You know, if I actually had 1 million subscribers, they would say you don't touch the environment, and I would agree with them. I'm just getting frustrated, so leave me alone. That time, yeah, I had a branch on there. Came off. Okay, there you go. Finally got it where I wanted. Yeah. I went right into that branch. Ah. Let's try something.
Let's go over to this little section. Stand by. I'm quick at this stuff. Okay. Hey. It's kind of like a GoPro. I could just, let me see if I can mount it to my chest somehow. No. Okay. If I was maybe a 10-pound dog, something like that. So let's use this stuff that's been bothering us for so long as our camera holder. And then, you know, whatever. Okay. This is the part where the phone falls right in the water. Everybody laughs with me. Okay. Here we go. Now, can you see? Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Is there anything in here? I meant to do that. Here. Skip cast. Really poignant. Actually, I'm going to overhead cast here because I can, I think. It's just so violent. It's so annoying how it just like flicks like in it. Like I can't. And I feel like I can't predict why one time it comes off so easily and another time it just hangs on the end and goes flink right into the ground. Maybe some of you can enlighten me. I think it has something to do with the line, to be honest.
honest with you. I also think that I'm supposed to be throwing lighter, but this doesn't feel like a typical ultralight rod. Like with my kids, I really can just kind of give it a little whip and it really goes. This one, I feel like I have to launch it. I don't think that's right. So there's always this playing of trying to configure your gear. And my stuff is a mishmash. Alright. It's like every 20 rods I bought my whole life, I have 6 of them combined into 6 rods, all the leftover pieces. Right. Oh, it got taken as soon as I. There you go. Look at you, buddy. You see me? You can't even see me. Jesus. This way. There we go. That's probably going to screw everything up now. Alright. Sorry. Forgot I had a fish here. My bad, boy. Oh, it's in your... Keep when that happens. Fish hook in the eyelid will ruin your day. Oh, this might have been where we should have been all along. Oh, they stole it. Oh wait, I got a fish. A little guy. I think he took it and then gave up. Oh, but he got my minnow though. Or my worm. Little guy. He's little, but they're still meat. They're still so muscular and meaty. Like the crappie, like I feel like there's nothing to them. Even the big ones, they're like, there's just nothing to them. But like these bluegill, they got some meat on them. They fight. I mean, crappie do too. I don't know, but I just don't know where it comes from. I think with them, you ever seen the fins on those things? I think they just have like incredibly good fins. All right. If you ever really look at a crappie, they're beautiful. They're like little sailfish. Ooh. Try another gold minnow. But like, yeah, it kind of disappoints me that there's not. I mean, I'm glad there's nobody else fishing, but like, I mean, I guess everybody to each their own. I just feel like this is an activity that's been kind of like, especially with kids. Like when we were kids, even when we didn't have a fishing rod, we would, get line. I fished with clothesline before. I feel like that part, like that kind of, a lot of that's kind of gone. Maybe not in some places in the country, but definitely around here. Oh, I've seen him take it and swallow the whole thing. That was cool. You know, I was standing right here, dude. Every once in a while, you get to see how it happens, and it helps you. But I'm going to take you to that little hole, my childhood hole. And we just had hours and hours and hours of fun there. And there's catfish in there. We're also going to check a little spot out over there near Mermaid Lake, because that used to be our pool that we grew up at. And now it's not a pool anymore, but the lake is still there. And it's
mostly filled with overgrowth and it's just horrible. But I'm wondering if there's fish in there. There's got to be, right? This thing is bouncing off this thing. Sitting here watching it. There's a lot of fish in this part. Ah, they spotted one. As soon as I put that in, I got like a leaf or something. This left side here is real shallow. That's not where I want to be. But this right side is so full of crack. There's a bird that I keep seeing, and he is the most bright yellow I've ever seen and black. Anybody know what that is? I mean jet black. And bright yellow, like bumblebee colors. Oh. That's where I wanted to get it. I think they're on to me, folks. I mean, what do fish know and what don't they know? We'll never know. I mean, like, people were saying how smart octopuses are. Like, well, how smart are they? We don't really know, because, I mean, I guess we do kind of, oh yeah, that was a good one. I guess we kind of do, oh, that's a big one. Because they don't figure out complex things. Like I used to think, well, we don't know because they don't speak English. Like, how much does the dog understand and not understand? It seems like they understand a hell of a lot more than we give them credit for. What does a fish understand? Who the hell knows? But I just love them. And they're so much fun. Look at this guy. Thanks, dude. And his eyes move. They follow you around. Like, if you ever hold one like that, their eyes will follow you. Not the eyes, it's the move. They move. Wouldn't it be cool to live in the water? Dolphins have the best of both worlds. They are like us, but they have the ability. They have fins, so it's like a. Imagine if you had like a merman, a fish that can hold their breath for, a man with fins who can hold his breath for an incredibly long time. What an eerie place to live. I've seen this guy on YouTube swim out to the swimming pier at nighttime and dive down. Man, that took guts. I mean, you know there's nothing, but man. Alright. There are some in here that are microscopic. They are less than an inch long, I think. They are still trying to eat this thing. Back with too much of their vision there. There we go.
ultimate dream would be that somebody in, because I thought about this, how cool it is that people that do these videos. Oh. My ultimate dream would be is that somebody who's cooped up somewhere that can't get to where this is, or I mean, but that's the beautiful thing about what I'm doing right now. There's really no excuse to not be able to get to a place that has at least this many fish. But, you know, I guess some people live in high apartments in the city, and yeah, I mean, it's unrealistic that they would watch this and be like, oh, this is relaxing. Because I've enjoyed so many things on YouTube that way. And I thought, well, what do I do that people might say, oh, that's nice. And, you know, like, you know, maybe somebody's in a hospital and they're done fishing, and that they would be able to take some comfort in watching, you know, pretending that they're, and that's where the GoPro might be even better because it's more of a POV experience. Like this would be like I figured out we were seeing stuff, but you know, you could be seeing a lot more. Especially, and that's why I got, you know, when I start walking the creeks, I'm gonna have to get one, obviously. Really interested in there's some big ones in there. They're interested in this. Guppy. Open up. Open up, dude. Thanks. Perfect entry. I like to try to dive them in. Because if I were a fish, I would want to dive in. I would not want to be flapped on my side. They don't call it a belly flop. They call it, hey, look, Larry just side flopped. Hey, look. Fishy. I'm try to cast back this way. Just for giggles, where we just were. Try to go back. Sometimes you go back into a place and it's better than it was when you left it. This is definitely easier access here. I'll say that for sure. There you go. That's where I wanted it. I took it and then ran away. Ah, look. You know what? He bit my tail off. Get these. What it did. Bit the tail off. Let's go back to the worm. I'm going to throw it under that tree over there. So the trip's coming up that I'm planning. It's the little hole on Township Line, Mermaid Lake, Darby Creek, a couple spots in Darby Creek, and up the mountains. Maybe the shore, but that might be a really boring video because we just don't know anything about surf fishing, but we're going to give it a go. I do have some bait casters and some bigger stuff. I totally said I was going to switch to the worm, and I put the fish right back on. Oh no, I did just put the worm on it. I am losing my mind. Okay. All right. That's good. I'll go back this way with the worm. I think I get clobbered if I can put it where I wanted to. That's not where I wanted it. Good cast, right? Part of the line hung up in the tree. Try that one. It's tricky. I mean, this is the trickiest part of the game. But the reality is you're not going to catch fish out in the middle of the lake too often. I mean, I guess you do like catfish and stuff, but like if you're doing what I'm doing right now, you got to try to. It's just part of the game. Like I said, it's a good patience teacher. I feel like there's something on it. There was. That little thing? That little thing can mess it up that much. Let's try one more time back here. There you go. That's right. That's right. Let's sink for a minute. A little shy over here now. Oh, there you go. Oh, and he left it. Just burped it up. All right, well, let's go back over here and we can see anything. Beat the dead horse over there. Ooh, that's a good cast. There you go. See? You put it in the right spot. They just hit it on the way down. See if I can get it back over there. Ooh, another good one. It's amazing how something could grab a hold of something that sharp and that hard and not get caught in it. I mean, can you imagine if we were trying to pull, if I was trying to like, and like trying to pull it off the hook? I mean, you'd catch me every single time. I have to go to Walmart. Well, I'm waiting for my shipment to come in. Alright, so this is a good presentation right here. It's just a worm-shaped hook. It's just a hook-shaped worm with a hook in it. All right. For the love of Pete. I know. Stop casting over there. If you cast it over him, then it gets caught in the trees. I'm gonna have to fire it in there, skip cast style. Ready? Hey, where's the friction coming from? Teenagers are loud. There you go. Little, I don't know what the heck that is. That's a green sunfish. He stole my worm. Give me it. I'm taking it right out of his mouth. What a jerk I am. I took it out of his mouth. Ew. Yeah. Okay. Flick it again. Flick, flick, flick. Go. Watch your skip cast, y'all. Oh, yeah. Skipped it right into exactly where I didn't want to go. There's somebody on it? There is. What in the heck? See, that's why this is good practice, because you really get a feel for. I could feel him just swimming around with it, but he didn't. Wasn't pulling on it at all. He was just eating it. All right. Can you imagine chewing on a burger? You're like, something hard in here. And then the thing just comes flying right out of your mouth. There's all kind of fish hiding in there. Little lot of rocks, but not like big ones, so they're not real snaggy. They're big enough for these guys to hide. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Somebody else's stuff. Try to get it further down. Maybe there'll be less spook there. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to do the opposite. I'm going to come back behind you and try to throw it, try to vacate that area a little bit. Because
that's really what it's coming down to right now, is being able to get it into a deep hole without being seen. But the water is crystal clear. I know. Can you believe it? I gotta say, the water quality, I don't know if it was ever a problem. Darby Creek is beautiful. All right. I'm right through here. Let me stay out of their vision. Oh. Slipping it. Flipping it. I don't even know where that went. Nowhere good.
That's on some good bamboo. It's like bamboo over here. It smells like cow. Alright.
I'll tell you though. I don't know what I'll tell you. What the heck was I gonna say? Oh, this fishing is a lot like golf. You got this wide open fairway, and more than not, you're trying to hit perfect spots, and you're gonna stick it where you don't want it. And you just gotta be patient. That's a good spot. Fishy? I mean, what's the fish count here, people? Going all right? Give me that back. I always laugh when we play golf. I say, like, if the fairway was water, you would hit it every time. Then I kind of like cast it and then retreat a little bit, because there's a lot of good area, but I feel like when I move up a little bit, I'm so visible in it. That. About an hour and a half. Let's catch one more and call it a day. Starting to get hungry. But I appreciate you all joining me. It's nice, like, doing this and being able to share it. It's really what it is. I like to share these kind of things.
Anything in life that is worthwhile is worth sharing.
We ended on a nice little rip rest. Oh man, he swallowed that whole thing. Sometimes when they gut hook them, you can
tell because they don't pull as hard. So I'm gonna have to get a pair of pliers to get this thing out. But thanks for watching.